What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Bruce. This is what's popping, and in today's video we have two brand new Funko sodas to unbox, and we're going to see if we can find a chase. That is right, guys, we are back unboxing Funko sodas right here on the channel. It's been a minute since we've had a chance to unbox some Funko sodas, and if you guys have been around for a little while, if you've been subscribed to the channel, if you've been watching videos, you will know that I absolutely adore my Funko sodas, and they're quite tough to get here in South Africa. So if you missed those videos and you want to check them out, we pulled some amazing chases. We've had a lot of fun with Funko sodas. I'll leave a link up here. Definitely go check them out, and there's so many new Funko sodas coming out as a result of Funko Toy Fair that I think if you haven't started collecting sodas, this might just get you on track for it. So we're going to go ahead and open two more. I managed to get these from Critters and Comics. Now, our friends over at Critters and Comics, Marco, was gracious enough to go ahead and say, I can give something back to you guys as well. So if you use the code appearing on your screen right now, between today and the 1st of February, you will get 15% off any order that is 250 Rand or more. There are a couple of T's and C's. It excludes your pre-order statues and a couple of those things. I'll put those T's and C's in the comments down below, but definitely any Funko items that you are looking for, any comic books, any vinyl, any wacky wobblers, whatever it may be, Critters and Comics will have you sorted, and you can use that code not once but twice. So definitely go ahead, take advantage of that, and use those codes before the 1st of February. Thank you once again to Marco for giving me those codes and for letting me share that with you guys, because it's just, they're such an amazing store. It is always great to support local, and the Critters and Comics has always provided great service to me. I love their booth at Comic-Con. It is one of the must-haves, must-stops. I'll leave a link up here. You can go and check out what kind of stuff they bring in and what kind of stuff they have. But I'm blabbering on now. Let's get on to checking out these soda figures. So we have Superman and Jack Skellington, and as always, we're going to see if we can pick up the chase. Now, first off, we have Jack Skellington right here. He is limited to 20,000 pieces, so there's quite a few of these, and this more recent run of sodas has definitely gone into the higher numbers in terms of the run that they are making the figures for. Jack Skellington, 20,000 made, 1 in 6 chance of getting a chase. Your chase Jack Skellington, as you can see, this is the normal figure here. The chase, I believe, is a glow chase, and it is also, he also has his mouth open. So those are the things that make up the chase for the Jack Skellington. As always, I will open it up and let you guys see first, because these things are just so much fun. You'll remember they all come with that little Tazo or Pog, whatever you want to call it, on the bottom. So I'm going to show that Tazo off to you guys. You should be able to see it there. And I'm not going to look, I'm going to go ahead and open the figure and find out with you guys exactly what we got. Something that I do love about these figures is that they come really well wrapped. I mean, they're in these solid cans, which occasionally you get a can that's got a dent in it, but the figures always come in this nice little black bag, and inside that black bag you have your bubble wrapping. So we have our Jack Skellington. It does not look like we got the chase, but who cares, because he's such a cool little figure. Let's have a look at him up close. And here he is. This is my first Nightmare Before Christmas figure, guys, so it's been a while since I've actually bought a Disney figure. I've been into my Stitches recently, so I have picked up a couple of Stitches, but I absolutely love this Jack Skellington. I don't want to get into the whole Nightmare Before Christmas Funko Pop line, because there are so many pops. It is just a rabbit hole to go down, and I figured, well, you know, if I collect the sodas, I can get away with having one Jack Skellington, and I know they've made a soda of Oogie Boogie as well, so that would be a great one to get, go along with my Jack. But here he is, guys. He's a cute little figure. I love what they've done with him. He's got the extra big eyes. With most of the sodas, they just have those little beady eyes. What they've done nicely here is the mouth is not just a paint job. There's a bit of indentation there, and they've gone and sort of carved that into the vinyl, which is a great touch. Then of course he's got what look like rings across his hands, but that's actually just the joints between the bones in his fingers. So that is a really cool little feature. I love his suit. I love his pose. All of these Funko sodas really have a similar pose, but I think they've done a pretty good job with Jack, and these figures do really stand out from one another. As we have a look here, we have, there is our Tazo or our Pog, whatever you want to call it, with Jack's face on it, and he is one of 16,700 of these bad boys that are circulating around the Funko collecting world. What's interesting about these sodas is, you know, they seem to hang around for a little while and then they're gone. So I think Funko tested the waters with their first runs, seeing how many they could make that are definitely going to sell, and a lot of them sold very quickly, and you can't get a lot of those earlier runs anymore. They've been snagged, they've been picked up by collectors, and they're just a little bit tougher to get hold of now. So I think that is one of the reasons we're seeing these bigger runs, like this Jack Skellington being 20,000 pieces, and then the Superman over here being 15,000 pieces. So here we have Superman in his can, and the chase for the Superman is actually Bizarro. So that'd be a pretty cool chase to get, and it's nice that they've actually gone ahead and made a chase that is an entirely different character. They also did something similar with the Flash. I think the Flash Soda Pop is a reverse Flash, if I'm not mistaken, the chase. And let's go ahead and check this one out. I'm not going to show you guys. We're going to find out this one together as I'll put Superman's can over there. So we're going to find this one out together, and let's go ahead and see if we got Superman or in fact Bizarro, which I don't know if you get Bizarro if it's false advertising. You would have to go ahead and figure that one out. But here we have this figure. I don't feel Bizarro had like a medallion on his chest, so I think this is Superman. Yes, we have Superman, and I must say I'm not disappointed not to get the chase. I'm not a massive DC comic books fan. I enjoy the movies, I enjoy the series and that kind of stuff, but I haven't really gotten into the comics, and I don't really know much about the storyline that includes Bizarro in it. So if you want to let me know in the comments down below a little bit about Bizarro, that'd be great. But I'm really happy to have this Superman, and as per my rules when collecting sodas, I'm not going to be buying another Superman or a Jack Skellington to try and get the chase. I only ever buy a second soda if I get the chase and the normal figure is one that I really want. So if I get that chase on the first run, I'll consider going ahead and buying a second soda. But for these two, normal Jack Skellington, normal Superman are going to be the ones that remain in my collection. And Superman is really nicely done. They've captured the essence here of him as a comic book character, especially for me in those boots. For some reason, the boots just scream comic book to me. The rest of the figure, as with most of the sodas, is pretty plainly done, but they've done a nice little job of the chin, because Superman's chin is pretty prominent. DC like their chins. You got Batman, you got Superman, two of the most iconic chins, I think, in...
It's the Crimson Chin! Nice going, CC! You saved me!
Actually, Timmy, you saved me.
There's also that one, of course, but two of the most iconic DC chins that are out there. And what I love about this Superman is they've gone into the detail of putting the Superman logo on the back of the cape, and I think that looks great. I think the paint job on the front looks clean. I love the little smoke that he's got. You know, Superman is always like the ultimate good guy and never showing... I don't know, some people might say he's a bit bland as a character. I think that in the more recent DC movies anyways, that there's been a bit more depth brought to the character. And I think that has really to do with the depth of performance that Henry Cavill has brought to the character recently. I think that in the past, Superman may have been a little bit one-dimensional. It's just this straight-out good guy, but we definitely started to see some grey areas with what Henry Cavill has brought to the character, and I would love to see Henry Cavill back as Superman at some point in the future. We do, of course, have the Snyder Cut to look forward to, so that'll be something that I think every DC fan is super excited about. And that about does it for today's video, guys. Thank you once again to Critters and Comics, and definitely go and check them out, and make sure you use that coupon code to get a nice discount and get yourself some sweet Funko products. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, as always, please go ahead, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I actually noticed recently that most of my views are coming from people that aren't subscribed to the channel, which is great in a way, because that means that people are discovering the channel and joining the What's Popping community in a small way at least. But if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, it helps the channel a ton. It helps me to grow. It helps me to speak to people about possible sponsorship, possible giveaways in the future on the channel, and it doesn't cost anything, and you can always unsubscribe at a later time if you decide What's Popping just isn't quite for you. So definitely consider that, and I really appreciate all of your support, guys. It means so much to me that each and every one of you has clicked on this video and watched it. I love making these videos. I love unboxing stuff for you. I love chatting Funko, and it's just great to be here with all of you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see all of you guys in the next video.